Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I have another theatre vlog for you. So today I'm actually heading into Liverpool because I'm going to the press night of Alice in Wonderland the musical at the Liverpool Playhouse. Now I've never been to the Liverpool Playhouse before, so it'd be really interesting to see another new theatre, have a look around it. I don't think there'll be merch for this as it's their own show that they're putting on, and it's just open, so I don't think there'll be any merch, but I will show you around the theatre, show you the set, and then review it when I get home. So yeah, it should be a fun day. I'm really looking forward to it, so hopefully you'll enjoy this little theatre vlog. Also, I don't know where I'm sitting for this one because it's press night. I don't get my tickets till I get there, so I've got no idea where I'm sitting, so I'll find out once we get there. So I'm just at the tram station. I think it's 20 to 10. Yeah, 20 to 10. My tram is due in 6 minutes, so I've got too long to wait.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment.
So it's now 10:15. I've just arrived at the train station. The train's not due for another 40 minutes yet, so I'm going to go to the platform and just wait there. So as usual, I'm on platform 14. Never go anywhere, I'm always on platform 14, which is the furthest platform away. It's right at the end, so we're going to go and head there. Like I said, I've still got like 40 minutes till the train. Well, I'll just sit there and listen to some music till it's time to go. So I'm just on the platform now. Train's due in 3 minutes.
You're on your approach to platform 14. It's a 10:54 normal service to Liverpool Link Street. Please remain behind the red line until the train comes up. Please stop. Allow passengers off safely before you board. It's a 10:54 normal service to Liverpool Link Street.
So I'm now on the train. I should get to Liverpool for about 12. So I'll get back to you now once I'm in Liverpool. believe I've actually found it from memory. I've only actually walked past this once before and I found it. I'm so pleased with myself. I've never actually been in this one, so I'm just looking forward to going and seeing what it looks like inside. Okay, so I've got an hour till I actually need to go in, so I think I might get a little bit of food just because obviously I'm not going to get out there till quite late and I'm going to get home till midnight, so I'll probably end up being hungry, so I'm going to get a snack. Okay, so I've come to sit KFC for dinner, so I've just got this. So we're now at the Liverpool Playhouse for the press night of Alice in Wonderland. We've got a little sort of poster programme. Picked up our tickets from the press desk. So we're in the dress circle, row E, seats 16 and 17. So I don't know what the view's like in that. I've never sat there before. So, do you want to be on camera?
I mean, it'd be a bit awkward going, no, I don't want to be when I'm not late.
So here's Joe with Joe today.
Hello.
And you've been to this fair before, haven't you? Yeah.
I have. The seats are not the comfiest, so yeah, I mean, like, literally the thing Andy said to me as I was leaving was, do you want to take a cushion? I think that kind of sums it up.
Yeah, well, I've never been, so we'll have to see. It's only a 2-hour show, so...
Yeah, even that is...
Even that.
It might be different in the circle. I've not sat in the circle for a while, so maybe that's where all the padding is.
Maybe, yeah. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like once we get in, seeing the stage. In fact, in the interval, I might sneak into the stalls, take some pictures of the stage if the safety curtain doesn't go up. That might be my plan. So anyway, I'll get back to you now when we go into the auditorium. Okay, so we're just heading to our seats now. So we're in the dress circle, row E, seats 16 and 17. Excellent, it's the end of a row. I love an end of a row seat. You can go 16. No. So Joe and I are now in our seats. We're on row E. Yeah, E, 16 and 17.
Yes.
And the seats are actually quite comfy.
They are. They're so much comfier than in the stalls. Like, there's actual padding.
So we're
stalls padding.
We're comfier than we thought we were going to be. So yeah, looking forward to it starting. It should be starting in about 5-10 minutes. I'll just quickly show you the view and then we'll get back to you in the interval. Okay, so this is the view from our seat. So like I said, I'm on row E of the circle, seat 16, and this is the view. So yeah, I will get back to you now in the interval. It's quite loud in here, so I don't know if you can hear us. but we're enjoying it so far. It's a bit pantomimey, isn't it? Yeah, it's a kids show, or family show, but I'm enjoying it. I like all the songs. What about you?
Yeah, like all the cast have to play multiple instruments, which playing like a guitar, so like the keyboard guitar things, dressed as a her, like how are you even doing that? Yeah, but like they all play. I think every instrument. I've only seen one person like the cello, but everyone else is like switching between instruments. It's really good.
Yeah, they're really talented. So yeah, we're really looking forward to the second half now. So we'll let you know what we think at the end of the show.
To watch our performance of Alice in Wonderland tonight. You've been a great crowd, we really appreciate it. As you know, Liverpool Everyman and Playhouse are a charity, and we rely on ticket sales and donations to keep afloat and to make the wonderful work that we do here. So please, at the doors you'll find members of staff. Anything you can give, big or small, would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, you've been wonderful.
Show's finished now. We really enjoyed it, didn't we? It was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
There's some good songs in there. I really enjoyed, what was that, Uninvited one? I like that one.
Yeah, that's the start of the second act.
Yeah, I like that one. Which one do you like?
I think what's it? Pause, rewind, stop,
yeah,
play,
that was good.
rewind.
I don't know the
Words
exact
that are on a stereo in a song.
That was good as well. And so there's a nice ballad in there. I can't remember what the ballad was there.
Yeah.
And the end song.
Yeah. I want to say that it was something like
something
Monday. I was like, the words will come to me. No, it's something Monday. That's as good as it's getting.
That's all I remember as well. But yeah, it was good. Definitely recommend it if you've got children. I'd say seven up, do you reckon?
Yeah, it's definitely got the works on two levels panto thing going on.
Yeah.
There's innuendos that definitely go over kids' heads. there was like one point towards the end where had like a big emotional ballad, and it's like all wrapping up the story, and one of the buttons turns around and says like, oh, didn't want to do the song anymore because we miss Simon, and there's this little voice from the back that went, who's Simon? Because the rest of the time they referred to him as Simon once, and the rest of the time as she was calling him Dad.
Yeah.
And this kid was totally confused, was like, who's Simon? Perfect comedic timing.
Yeah, it was really good. So I'm gonna head home now. I've got to get the train. Joe's gonna get in her car.
Well, Joe's first of all going to try and stop her dress flowing up, because there's a whole Marilyn Monroe moment going on at the same moment.
Yeah. So Joe's going to do that. Joe's going to do that. I'm going to head for the train, and I'll probably get back to you now when we get home, and I'll go through my full thoughts. And then Joe might do a vlog.
I recorded some bits, so there may be a vlog.
Maybe a vlog.
I'll
link her channel down below, just in case.
With my editing schedule, it'll come out at Christmas.
And then you won't be able to see it anyway. Okay, so I'll see you later. Bye. So it is now 9:30. Just heading to the train station. So glad I didn't book the 9:30 train, because I wouldn't have made it in time. I booked the 10 o'clock one, so I've got half an hour till it's due. Sometimes it does come early because this is its starting station, so sometimes you can get on it early. We'll see. It's from platform 5, so I'm gonna go see. Might get myself a drink actually, because I'm really thirsty. It was so hot in that theatre. But yeah, I'll get back to you after on the train. So I'm just waiting for my train to arrive. This one's just leaving now, and then mine should be coming in a minute. Mine's a northern train, so I'll wait for it to come in. So I'm back at Piccadilly Train Station. It is 3 minutes past 11, and I need to get to the tram stop to catch the last tram. I think the last tram's like 11:30, so it should be fine. But I'm not sure how often they run at this time, so I need to get there and see how long I'm going to have to wait. Made it just in time. It's just coming now. I was very lucky. So I am now back from the show and thought I'd tell you a little bit about it. So I went to the press night of Alice in Wonderland at the Liverpool Playhouse. It started at 7 o'clock. The show was 2 hours long. The show started at 7, the first half was 60 minutes, then there was a 20-minute interval, and then the second half was 40 minutes, and it finished around 9 o'clock. So I was sat in the circle, the dress circle I think it's called, for the show. I was on row E, seat 16 and 17 and 18 I think we were on. We were on the end of an aisle, and our view was really good from there. It's an excellent view. You could see all the stage really clearly, and I really enjoyed it. My friend Jo, who came with me, she goes to that theatre a lot. I've never been to that theatre before, it's my first time going, and she said the seats are usually really uncomfortable, but she'd only ever sat in the stalls, but she said the seats in the circle were much more comfortable than the ones in the stalls. I found the seats fine, they were perfectly fine for me, perfectly comfortable, and there was plenty of leg room in the circle as well. So if I go to the Playhouse again, I would definitely sit in those seats again. So the show itself is only very loosely based on the Lewis Carroll Alice in Wonderland classic story. It's very loosely based. It is more or less its own story. It does have a few of the same sort of characters in there, but with a slight twist to it. But I really enjoyed the story. I actually thought the story was very good. So the musical tells the story of Alice, who is a 15-year-old girl. Alice has recently lost her father, and to remember him, she likes to listen to his old tapes on his stereo player. But unfortunately the stereo player is broken, and so Alice needs to try and fix it so she can listen to one of his tapes. So whilst trying to fix the stereo, she slips with the screwdriver and somehow ends up inside the stereo. So whilst inside the stereo, she meets a variety of characters, the first being Eject, who is like the White Rabbit. He is one of the buttons on the stereo, the eject button. So after the White Rabbit, the next characters she meets are the stereo speakers, who are the Queen of Charts and the Queen of Clubs. And they end up having a fight and falling out, and the Queen of Charts wants to sort of take over Wonderland. It's still called Wonderland. So Alice, to escape this land, needs to fix the stereo, and to fix the stereo she needs to find the missing buttons. So I think the missing buttons were play, record, volume. I think those were the buttons that were missing. So she has to go on a quest to try and find these buttons. But of course it's not as simple as that, as the Queen of Charts sets out a series of obstacles in her way to stop her from completing her task. And that is the basic story, and I found it really interesting. It is more aimed at children, but there are some good bits in there for adults to enjoy, and I really enjoyed it. And the show does have a slight pantomime feel to it as well, with some of the jokes and the audience participation that there is in it. I suppose I should have expected that, because the producer of this also produces the Everyman, Liverpool Everyman pantomimes. So I should have expected it to feel a little bit pantomime-like. But I enjoyed the pantomime aspect of it. I thought it was fun. It gave it that fun element, and the kids in the audience were loving it. So I thought the setup for this show was really good. It was really interesting. So it had they made it look like a broken stereo. There was like big sort of broken speakers around the stage, or the little bits of what looked like a broken stereo. There was wires and what looked like tape coming out of a tape deck. So I thought it was really, really good. I was really impressed with the set. They did have some props and some bits of set that they did wheel in on out. Yeah, I enjoyed the set. I thought it was good. And the floor of the stage was like a black and white checkered floor. And for some reason, I don't know why, I always associate that with Alice in Wonderland. A lot of people do associate the checkered floor with Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why. It must be something in the book, but anyway. Also, the top of the stereo set piece is where some of the musicians sit. So you have the person on keyboard sits up there, and the person on drums sometimes sits up there. However, most of the musicians, except for the keyboard player, actually play roles in the musical as well. And not only do they play multiple roles, some of the characters, they also play multiple instruments. So this cast is extremely talented. Not only do they play the instruments, they also play these roles. And they were all excellent, both excellent in their roles and excellent in their music playing. They were all fantastic. I can't pick like a standout performer from this cast, because they were all just so good. The costumes for this show I thought were quite simple. Most of them were like simple like animal costumes, and they weren't anything like spectacular. But bear in mind that these characters also had to play instruments, so they needed to be able to play the instruments. So I think the costumes needed to be simple in order for them to still be able to play the instruments. So in that way I think the costumes worked well for the characters. The Queen of Charts and the Queen of Clubs, their costumes were very pantomime-like, I would say. They remind me of like a pantomime dame with the big massive skirts, and they both have big hair. So yeah, their costumes did remind me of pantomime dame. So one of the highlights for the show actually was how they chose to like depict the Jabberwocky. It was really good, really interesting, and it got a lot of laughs from the audience. There was a lot of laughing out loud from the audience at the Jabberwocky. He was really good, and I think the whole audience really enjoyed that part of the show. So one of my favourite things about the show is definitely the music. The music in this show is so good. It features completely original songs which have been inspired by the best of British pop. So there's a lot of really catchy songs in this, which are still stuck in my head. Really enjoyed all the songs, they were really good. As well as some of the more upbeat catchy songs, it also has some really lovely ballads in there as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed all the music in this show. I think my favourite song from the show is You're Not Invited. I really enjoyed that one. That's sung by the Queen of Charts, who is played by Leanne Jones. And Leanne Jones has an amazing voice. Her voice is so powerful. Absolutely amazing. I thought she had a fantastic voice. So they didn't actually have any merch for this show. They didn't have any programmes either. But people from the press did get given this sort of poster sort of programme, and there is a QR code on the back which you can scan for more information and the cast biographies. So on the front here it tells you that the book is by Stockroom, music and lyrics are by Vicky Stone, it's directed by Kate Wasserberg, and the set and costume design is by Mark Bailey. And then if we turn it around, you can see it has the cast. So playing Dad Hatter / the play and fast forward button is Daniel Carter Hope. Playing the Queen of Charts is Leanne Jones. Playing BB and Queen of Clubs is Natasha Lewis. Playing Volume is Jerome Lincoln. Playing Eject is Miles Miller. Playing Lewis is Zuela Mitchell dos Santos. Playing Bears, Jabberwock and Stop is Tommy Ogborough. Playing Alice is Paislie Reid. And playing Rewind and Record is Steve Simmons. And here you've got the rest of the company. And it also says here that it's on at the Liverpool Playhouse until the 22nd of July. So I'll scan this QR code now and show you what comes up when you scan that. Okay, so when you scan the QR code it comes to the programme. So here is just what I showed you, it's the cast list. It shows you some rehearsal shots. And it shows you the cast biography. So this tells you a little bit more about the people that play in the part, so what other roles they've done. So I'll just have a quick look and tell you about those. I'll just zoom in a bit. So Daniel Carter Hope, who played Dad Hatter playing Fast Forward, He's been in a few of the rock pantomimes. Leanne Jones, who plays Queen of Charts, she was in Hairspray as Tracy Turnblad. Natasha Lewis, she's been in the Buddy Holly story. Jerome, who plays Volume, he has been in Whistle Down the Wind, and he's also been on Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Takeaway. Miles Miller, who plays Eject, he's been in Beautiful, the Carole King musical, and Beauty and the Beast at the Nottingham Playhouse. Zoila Mitchell dos Santos played Lewis. She has been in The Wolf, the Duck and the Mouse. Also been in Robin Hood at the Theatre Royal Bury St Edmunds and a few other shows as well. There we have Tommy Ogbarrow, who played Bez the Jabberwock and Stop. He's been in The Book of Will at the Queen's Theatre Hornchurch. He's been in The Book of Dust. He's been in Seagulls. Just a few things he's been in. And then we have Paislie Reid, who played Alice. She was in Everyman's Theatre pantomime of Red Riding Hood. She's also been in 7 Acts of Mercy, Jumping Puddles and Little Women. Then we have Steve Simmons, who played Rewind and Record. So he's been in The Lady in the Van at the Theatre Royal Bath. He's also been in Can't Pay, Won't Pay. And then he's also been in several pantomimes as well. And then the next page just has information about the rest of the company. So this version of Alice in Wonderland is a great retelling of a classic story with some amazing catchy tunes, which you'll be singing all the way home, because these songs were stuck in my head the whole way home. And it's definitely a great family show, which is not to be missed. So if you can get down to the Liverpool Playhouse, do go and see it, especially take your kids, because your kids will absolutely love it. It's definitely a great kids show. I say probably from around 6 up. I think my kids are probably a little bit too small, but I reckon 6 up will absolutely love this show. So the show is on at the Liverpool Playhouse until the 22nd of July. It then goes to the Theatre Royal Plymouth, where it will play from the 1st of August to the 5th of August. So you've also got an opportunity to see it there as well. So I will link down below where you can get tickets for the Liverpool show and also the Plymouth shows. I'll also link down below my blog post for this if you want to read a bit more of a detailed review. So for the show, I gave it 4 stars. I thought it was a great family show. Really enjoyed it, and my friend Jo really enjoyed it as well. Both had a really good time. So yeah, I decided to give it 4 stars. So yeah, if you do enjoy theatre vlogs and reviews, I do lots of them on my channel. I do have a Heathers one coming up. I also have a Commitments one and a Snail in the Whale one, which I just need to get edited. I've also got quite a few shows coming up this month because we're going to London and we've got 5 shows booked in London. So if you're interested to see any of those, do subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified as soon as those videos go up. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video. If you have, please do give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hope to see you again soon. Bye.